Part 2 of a good title match here at Acme Bowl to open up the new season of JBT competition. Both singles non-winners, but both awful good bowlers, Brian Monnette and Nick Devlin. It's Monnette leading by 9 right now, spare working, 7th frame, and that's a beautiful strike in the 7th. Brian has a doubles title, but he doesn't have those coveted singles wins yet. Nick, this is his high finish despite a top 5 performance season last year. One of these two talented bowlers is finally going to break through for a singles win.
Nick was saying it took him all the way, like, to October, well, late in the season to make the top 5 last year.
Well, the doors have kind of opened up this year with, you know, no more Cameron, no more threat of Marshall at least. A couple others.
Marshall was here last year.
That's right. Oh yeah, Monnette gets the carry. You get that can opener carry, that's a double bonus for him. That's been a spot where we've seen a lot of weak 10s, even 5, 7, that kind of stuff today. Monnette gets the carry. That means he's in just the sweet spot in the lane right here. Can Nick answer in his 8th? He sure can. These two are not acting like non-winners out there. They are both bowling solid games in what has been just a brutal lane condition today. A -93 cut. It only took +10 to make the top 5, and that's with bonus spins. And so so Tristan, who was the 50 to +10, was -50 scratch. So very low scores. And that shot of the day, it does push that time. Wow! That time it did shim. Fell back right to the pocket. What a key 9th frame strike for Devlin. Good stuff between both bowlers. Wow. Nice hit. So Devlin going at a 217 pace. And right now Monnette in the 220s. The best Devlin can do is 238. Brian's got room for 259. So this 9th frame here is going to tell a lot of the story. Pulls up out of it. Oh. Not a bad shot with a solid 10, but if you watch this on video later, he pulled up out of that shot a little, didn't get the same leverage. The result, the 6 doesn't react.
Mauling him.
And this 10 pin is game on. Meanwhile, the she that is mauling him is this young lady over here, Caitlin Schweitzer. She has climbed the handicap ladder in style, including the second 200 game of her entire JBT career. She's taken on Zane Hayes in the title match over there, and the handicap is even, so we'll get more of that later on. They're only in the 4th. This is a 9th frame spare attempt, which wasn't a certainty until the ball touched pin. And we got ourselves a game here.
Straight and hard, right up
Quick scoreboard check will show the story here. That's Nick on the left, even though he's going to be finishing on the right. And Monnette over here on the right lane, coming up here in the 10th frame. Yeah, Brian chose to finish first. A lot of bowlers do that. Spare strike for 228. Nick would theoretically strike 9 spare for 227, so this count is huge right here. Wow. Just like Nick's earlier, that could have been anything. Yeah, he wanted a strike, but once that ball hit where it hit, he is fortunate to leave only the 6th pin there, and that's the pin of count that Nick needed to not have to double. Can you make sure they... So at the worst, Nick would now need strike 9 spare to tie. That's if Monnette spare strikes himself. Don't take this 6 pin for granted, I don't think he will. Nicely done there. Let me tell you guys, for this to be a 220-220 game on what we've seen all day long, both of them perform like champs, even though one's going to come out on top. I would say, Evan, I don't know about you, that the pattern played most confusing.
Most confusing.
Just had to crowbar that in there. Only Evan and I will ever know what that meant. Meanwhile, Norton, I thought you did 4-0. Huge fill ball for Monnette.
He threw it harder.
Ah, beautiful fill ball. Keeps the pressure on Nick there. An absolutely outstanding 227 game from Brian. And we got potential for everything here. Nick must strike on this ball. If he doesn't, Brian wins. Strike 9 spare is a tie. Double is a win. Yes, that's those counts were so big right there. Shot of Nick's JBT career right here. It's there. Oh, yes! He has been flirting with the high hit on that right-hand lane. Has been caving in some 4s, 4-7s, just long enough to hold.
He left a 4 in the fourth that he shut it off.
Yes. Well, one-shot tournament. All you can ask for is a scratch bowler. It's a chance to throw a hit to win. That's the position he was in. Real quick glance back to his dad, and he is up quickly.
Feeling it.
Oh, that's a good shot. He's a JBT champ. Wow. What a clutch performance from Devlin. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. These guys are going to shoot 460 together.
No, we were way off.
I thought the scoring might continue to pick up a little bit. As
Final match.
But man, for non-winners, if you're a non-winner, you've bowled for a year and a half, it means you've not come through with prior situations. Did he ever right here? No, you did almost. Well, instead, it's back.
Oh, he's still at
5 for 238. What a match and what a performance from Nick Devlin. Excuse me, JBT champ Nick Devlin. It's a long way down I-5, but he might take the subway home. I won't say the other thing.
Good job.
Awesome job. Hopefully the handicap finish will be just as good. We'll be back for that.